So, thank you for joining us. My name is Larry Hall, and I'm joined here by the head women's basketball coach, Erika Lang-Montgomery, and who's coming off a fantastic 2017-2018 campaign with her team. She also had a very nice playing career, played at University of Florida, and a nice coaching career, and the journey over here to Flagler. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I am a Jacksonville native, born and raised, played basketball at Bishop Kenny High School, and had the opportunity to earn a scholarship to the University of Florida. And so played there for 4 years, had an amazing experience, and played for two great head coaches there. Carol Higginbottom was my coach my first 2 years, and then we had a coaching change after my sophomore year, and I played for Carol Ross for 2 years.
Interesting, college basketball, the way it has gone, we've seen some great players come through. Any college, whether it's the University of UConn or Tennessee under Pat Summitt, any players you looked up to when you were, before you even maybe got to University of Florida?
Yes, Clarissa Davis was a post player that played for the University of Texas, and when I was in high school, I think maybe my sophomore, junior year, Texas went undefeated. This was, I don't even want to say the date because I was saying my age, but they went undefeated, and she was someone that I wanted to be like. And then Cheryl Miller, of course, who won back-to-back national championships at Southern Cal. She was another one that I looked up to.
Of course, sister, I believe, of Reggie Miller, who played at UCLA, so that's an interesting family dynamic there.
Yes.
Now, transitioning to coaching, is there anybody that you've looked up to and kind of gravitated towards to building your coaching style?
Yeah, I was very fortunate to have worked for some really great head coaches. I was a D1 assistant for 14 years, and so the most time that I spent was with Jane Albright. I worked with her for 8 years, 3 at the University of Wisconsin, and then 5 years at Wichita State. And so I think a lot of my coaching style maybe comes from things that I learned from her, probably just because I've worked with her the longest. But just in terms of being a patient coach, doesn't take away from my passion or my energy, but just a different style. Some people would say that I'm a little bit more laid back. I'm not an in-your-face yeller screamer, but I know when to, and I think when I do, it is effective.
So, coaching at the collegiate level, there's the pro ranks, the collegiate ranks, down to Little League. What do you think are your style, and how do you feel really brings the best out of the kids, whether it's the classroom or the community or out in the court? It can be different, trying to guide kids through a part of the lives where they're learning a lot,
right,
in many different ways.
Well, I think one of my biggest jobs is not just coach; it's teacher. And I think as a coach, there's a lot of life lessons that I'm teaching my student athletes to prepare them for what's to come after graduation. And I think a lot of that is just, I think by nature, I'm a nurturer. A lot of people in the coaching profession call me E-Mama. That's a nickname that I picked up a long time ago, even when I was in college. I just have always had that nurturing aspect about me, and I think that carries over into my coaching style.
The women's basketball team is obviously, as we've talked about, coming off of a very good year. I've seen girls like Tiffany Hodge and Maggie Flynn and Alex Alford really lead this program and teach the youngsters what to look for as they go through their own career with Flagler. What do you see out of the young group and how they've taken some of that, and what are you looking forward to from them?
Well, I really think that last season prepared us for this season. I really want my players to take ownership early. This year we have a very tough schedule, and I think as coaches you want to come out of the gate strong, and then you want to sustain it. You want to finish strong. And so, each practice, each game is an opportunity for us to get better. And I'm really excited about the players that we have coming back. I think we've got a really strong senior class in Tabitha Odabi, Malaysia Robinson, Tatiana Rock. I think they will be strong leaders for us on the floor, and I think they're going to help our newcomers get ready for the season.
Well, the Peach Belt Conference Tournament game last year was so incredible to see all the support from the Flagler fans. What matchups this year do you look at? I mean, we would love just to see that presence out there again. We want to see that energy as we what matchups are you really excited for?
Well, you know, the Peach Belt Conference is a strong one. I think it's the toughest Division II women's basketball conference in the country. And so night in, night out, we're going to be tested. From the beginning of our schedule, we're hosting a conference challenge for the first time this year. A lot of the top teams in the region will be here. Lincoln Memorial we open with, Limestone as well as ourselves, and then Georgia Southwestern will be a part of that as well. And so I think each game, like I said, we're trying to get better to get ready for conference play.
All right. Well, speaking of atmosphere, we have a little bit different look in the gym this year. New bleachers, season tickets being sold for the first time at Flagler Athletics for men's and women's basketball. You got the chair backs, and all those seats are right by the benches. What are you looking forward to from that?
Well, you know, I'm selfishly saddened that we weren't the first team to step foot on the court, on the new court first, but it looks amazing. I really feel like it adds a true college environment for basketball, for athletics. The floor is great, the seat backs are great, and so if you haven't got your season tickets, please do so now. You get some lumbar support while you're supporting your Saints.
Fantastic. Can't wait to see everybody out there. And we can't wait to see what this team does out there as well. We're very much looking forward to that. Switching gears a little bit and wrapping up, there's so much that goes into college athletics. It's you know, you got the classroom, you've got practices, you know, time in the gym and training room and all that stuff. Another very important aspect here in St. Augustine is being out in the community and engaging the community and the residents, which, you know, the women's basketball program has been just great year in and year out, especially with the hurricanes that hit back-to-back years, which who would ever think that would happen, but out there cleaning up, helping residents get back on their feet, Habitat for Humanity, pumpkin unloading at churches. What is the impact that you've seen out there, and what do you like seeing your girls do out there?
Well, I learned at a very young age that to whom much is given, much is expected, and I feel like if we are able to help, we will help. And you know, whether it's people contacting me or us seeking out people who've been affected by different unfortunate things, we will go out and serve. I feel like if we're able-bodied, why wouldn't we? And it's enjoyable when you can go and you can put a smile on somebody's face, you know, even for that moment, just to kind of uplift them and let them know that there is somebody who is supporting them and that cares.
What's your favorite interaction that you've seen with one of the student athletes out there in the community?
Well, in September, we participated in CareFest. We partnered with one of the local churches, Good News, and we went to a family's home and we helped rebuild a wheelchair ramp. And it was nice to see our girls working on that project and interacting with that family as well as some of the younger children from the church. And so they were modeling something that hopefully those kids will then, you know, in return as they get older, continue to do.
Great. Well, thank you, Coach. We're very excited to see what they continue to do in the community, and we're very excited for opening tip-off here coming up pretty soon, November 9th, I believe, right?
November 9th, 5:30, Lincoln Memorial. Please come. A lot of you. Bring a friend.
Bring a friend. And if you are interested in season tickets, please contact Miss Karen Hutchins about that, and we'll get you going with that. Thanks.
Go Saints.